So there was a question about impact plans. Again, this is something that we are just diving back into now. So I haven't spent the last 6 months thinking about those things, but one of the things that we're really aware of and wanting to tap into is Rob's personal social media presence. And right from the start, we established with him that we were absolutely aligned with his kaupapa, which is around suicide prevention. And while we're making a different thing from his show, we want to make sure that that alignment is solid, and in that way we are aiming for it to impact communities in a similar line with what Rob's actually doing. So that'll be our first port of call in terms of impact, is making sure that we tap into what he's doing, and we will also be working with mental health professionals to make sure that what we are producing is for healing and not harming, basically. So it will be it's interesting as well with things like that, impact campaigns and things. We haven't necessarily budgeted anything for that, so it may be that in the process of our filmmaking we look to find ways of enabling more energy and resource to go into that kind of promotion. But I also feel with impact, in terms of a film like this, it's not about an environmental issue or something that people can petition, except I suppose around mental health reform. For me, this film is about helping people in the same way that Rob helps them, which is about being open about stories, getting those stories to as wide an audience as possible, in order for people who might be in trouble or have loved ones in trouble to get some more tools. And so that's where we'll be putting our focus, is about getting this film out as far and wide as we can. It's less about kind of signing a petition afterwards and more about finding our audience and making sure that's as broad as possible. And I think that was part of our decision around making it for television as well, is that is where our audience is. I don't want people to have to pay $16 to come and see this film. I wanted it to be available to everybody, and it will be online and it will be free, and that's part of, I suppose, our impact plan. Yeah.